women circumcision. Are you with or against?
That's a false dichotomy. I'm asking you, what is the benefit of it?
You tell me. You are the one who's doing it.
female
It's you who's
circumcision?
doing it. So what the benefit of it? You tell me.
Who told you I'm doing
Can I
it? I
provide?
don't know what
Can
that
I
is.
provide?
Okay, hold on. Here we go. This is your prophet. He is the one who is teaching them how to do it. And you are a false Muslim. Because you said to her, ask an imam. She said, I will ask Christian Prince because he have knowledge. And obviously he is saying the truth. And I never say something without showing reference. Is that,
Yeah, like
is that the hadith? Read the hadith and read. Don't tell me this is not Islamic.
Can you go down?
So apologize. Apologize for saying this is not Islamic. I will show you.
The hadith,
The hadith is da'if.
I need to see.
Da'if.
So it's da'if. So why it's not accepted?
Well, I changed my mind. It's Hassan. It's da'if. Sorry, it's authentic. Here we go. You're a potato. So see, it's da'if. It's da'if. Allahu Akbar is da'if. It is sahih. I was joking with you because I know that you are a fraud. So listen. So now it's circumcision. Answer the women. The lady, she asked, why in the world you want to do circumcision for the women? And you are the one who said, you are the one.
Right there. Read it.
What? Read what?
Read it.
Read what?
Read. Abu Dawood said Muhammad bin Hassan is obscure. Read it.
What?
Read what Abu Dawood says.
What he said. Go ahead.
Go down. I know you're bad at English.
Okay.
I know you don't know English.
Okay.
Read these two words. Read.
But doesn't matter. The grade is sahih. The grade is sahih. The grade. Get out of here. You see, I don't have time for kids. Just get out of here. I don't have time for kids.
Whether it's da'if or not, whether it's sahih, it is
sahih.
Active.
Look what he is doing. Look at the hypocrisy. This is the grade is authentic. He's talking about different hadith. This is not even Abu Dawood. This is here. He's talking about that this is a comment. This is not even the hadith. So he's a hypocrite. He challenged me. He said this is not Islamic, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Did I prove it to him in a second that this is Islamic and Muhammad is teaching them how to do it?
Yeah. And whether it's, I would just like to say to him, whether he believes it's a weak hadith or not, it's still practice and it still affects.
But this is mean, Amina. This is not culture. That's false. See, he said it's culture. It's not. Muhammad, he is the one who commanded them, and he is teaching them how to do it.
Yeah, and I'm not. The reason why I brought it up is because it's something that does affect a lot of people, whether he believes it to be, whether that is his position is weak or not. I would like to say it affects so many people, and that's the reason why I asked, because it's one of those things that I have been told that it's not sunnah based on where you are geographically in the world. I have asked some of my friends who are from parts of Asia, and they've said that, they're devout Muslims. They say, oh, it's not a part of our culture. But past some of my friends from the same regions where I'm from, yes, it affects them. So I just want to know what it was, and if it was true or not, whether it was an Islamic thing or not, because I'd like to know, because I've been told that it's cultural from certain people, but I also don't.
Look what the Muslim they do. You show them the reference. It says the grade is authentic. He chose to say, look, it says obscure, but this is your book. And Christian Prince, you lied. You say this is culture. This is number one. This is not culture. This is the teaching of Muhammad. And for hadith to be written, translated, published in many Islamic books, and you say to me it's obscure, then you Muslims are a bunch of corrupt people who accept false stories about your prophet. And then not only that, at the end they say it is authentic. So when I said to him it is da'if, he jumped, he was happy. I said it is authentic. No, look, it says obscure. But we know that this is a practice that never come from nowhere, And I can show you tons of website fatwas explaining why it's good, why it is nice, why it is if I read for you in Arabic what Muslim website they say, you will feel so disgusted how they treat the women. So the reason they don't want women to have their clitoris because they don't want women to have a desire, only the man. The woman, she is there to serve the man. This is why Muhammad himself, when a woman, she came to him, and obviously she is not circumcised yet, she said that she saw a dream, and she obviously was masturbating, excuse me, and she said, the wife of Muhammad, she and the women, she have this charge. So the wife of Muhammad, and this is his wife, she said, and do women have this charge? Do women get this charge? The wife of Muhammad, she never had orgasm. Never. Have you ever heard of a woman, she is a growing woman, and she is telling her husband, Mr. Muhammad, hey, what are you talking about? Do women really have this charge? So why she never heard of it? Because simply they do circumcision for those women. So they have no desire, they have no feeling, they killed their feeling as a woman, as a female.
But did they do it before Muhammad's time or
Well,
after?
I have to say Muhammad is a pagan man with degrees, which mean everything in Islam is taken from somebody else. So as an example, cutting hands for the thief for an egg, it was pre-Islamic. Hajj, pre-Islamic. Blackstone, pre-Islamic. Safa
Yeah.
Marwa, pre-Islamic. Zakat, pre-Islamic. Zakat actually is a word coming from the Hebrew, from the Bible. I mean, name one thing, and even the circumcision is taken from the Jews, but the Jews, they do circumcision for the men. And the reason it was done, there's more than reason. Number one, they will be recognized. So if they kidnap, they knew them. It's like having a tattoo, but without a tattoo. In the same time, it's for cleaning, because old days people, they cannot have shower as that easy, to wash that easy, so disease can happen, etc. So it was for hygiene more than it is about just religion. Muhammad, he copied,
Yeah.
but yet he himself never did circumcision. Never.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you can search everywhere. You will find that Muhammad never did. So he was telling, and when I asked Muslim Sheikh once about it, he said, oh, because he was old. I said, how old he was? I mean, Muhammad, when he died, was like 62, 63. According to Muhammad, Abraham, he did circumcision by cutting his penis by an adze. And he was 80 years old. So what old? Abraham was way older when he did it. And he was 80 years old, as you see here in Al-Bukhari.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
by the way, I did not kick you out because you can refute me, but you failed.
Yeah.
All what you joined for is just to tell her not to talk to me. That's all. Correct, Amina?
Yeah, I mean, like, yeah, I guess so. Well,
Yeah.
I'm not really,
I am the one. I said,
have,
okay. I said, welcome. He can join us. Correct? Did I say that?
yeah,
But
you did.
obviously, he don't want you. Why you are asking him? You ask a sheikh. But who is a sheikh?
Yeah.
Who is a sheikh? He knew about Islam more than me. Bring him.
I'm the only reason why I ask you is because as much as maybe sometimes I watch some of your videos and I think like he's really harsh and likes to maybe argue with people, but I can see I can have a look at some of the things that you talk about, and I see that some of it is true. Like I see that apostasy laws and stuff, and I know that it's true, and it might be sad, but it's still true. So I know that okay, at the very least you won't lie. So that's the reason why I asked you. I'm not really interested in asking even if it was somebody that wasn't in my family or wasn't an imam, I would still ask them. Even if they told me the truth, I can take that as long as they told me the truth. That's just what I care about. That's just what I want to know.
I mean, I'm here, and people, they are listening, and I show my screen. I don't even show myself, right? So it's very easy to go and search what this guy he showed us and check it out if he's lying or not. I mean, you can right away prove somebody to be lying or not. So, but my experience with Muslims, you see, you are the one who told me, I live with people around me, I see how decent. I say, where are
They
they?
are
Where are
so
they?
decent.
I don't see, I don't see the decent Muslim around me. I
Well,
show them,
I don't know where you live.
I'm not talking about you. I'm showing, I mean, there's exception always, but
Yes, of
I
course.
show them the reference. I show them the evidence. I show them the interpretation, and yet they argue and say it doesn't say that, CP. And this guy, he clearly said, oh, this is culture. He didn't say, in the beginning, he did not say, oh, this is maybe a week. No, no. This is not Islamic. This is culture. And when I ask him, are you with or against it? Let us say it's culture. He refused to answer. He said, what is it for you? So they are deceivers. I'm talking about those Muslim men. They don't want to share the truth because the truth will set them free. And those they
Do,
choose to be slaves of Allah.
do you not think it's more so like, okay, I have watched some of your videos now for a few months, and I can say, okay, some of the things you say are true. Okay, most of the things, or majority of the things, like the references you provide, are true. And it's very evident that you are very knowledgeable in what you do, which is good. But we want to defend the things that are like you have meaning to us, and we don't want to let those things go, and we don't want anyone to insult those things. I think
But
it's more
but
so that
Amina,
than it
Amina,
is.
if you allow me, you said some or many of things I said is true. But can you tell me one thing I said is not true? Just one. I don't know for how long you are listening to me. Can you tell me one thing
Um,
I said is not true? If you can find one thing I said is not true, you are a hero.
I mean that would I can't remember, but I like, for example, I don't know if for example, I don't know if Muhammad couldn't have children. I think that's maybe he couldn't have children. That's why he wasn't able to conceive. But maybe he didn't have sex with his wives, so that's why that's why they didn't have children.
He didn't have sex
Because
with. So why he was marrying them? He was a monk.
I was told that Muhammad married those women because he wanted to provide them protection, and they were
What
widows and
protection?
old, with
Aisha, she is
the
the
exception
daughter.
of Isaac.
Aisha, she is the daughter of Abu Bakr, and he is one of the big tribe. So what protection? Protection from who? Abu Bakr was protecting Muhammad, not the opposite, especially in the beginning.
Yeah, I don't know why he married Aisha. Obviously, that's disturbing to anybody right now. But that's obviously something that is a bit sensitive for us, and it's not something that we like to talk about because it's a bit weird for us now. Maybe it was okay back then. I don't know. I can't really. But it's disturbing for anybody in the current day and age that lives in a society where children are protected, such as England and the West, where children
Okay,
are protected.
Amina, listen. For sure, Muhammad he have sex with his wife, and there's no question about that. Even Muhammad, the Quran says, as an example, uh, what do you think about men having sex with their wives when they have their period?
I don't. Well, that you're not allowed to do that.
You are not allowed to do that. Why?
No, because that's what it says. I've been told. Well, I've read about it as well. So